All right? I'm not kidding you. One of my detractors emailed me last night and said, I'm the one you need to convince. You don't need to convince anyone but us, because if you convince the detractors, then we'll basically do a 180 or whatever. It's a lie. It's a blatant lie, because you can't convince these people anyway. But basically, here's what they said. I'm not kidding you. A detractor wrote me an email, and this is what the email said. Show me your bank statements from a couple of years ago to disprove all the slander on the internet about people saying you spend money on this and this and this. They actually want me to show you my real bank statement. That would be proof for them. Okay? Let me think about this for a second. You want me to show you the bank that I do business with, likely information in that that's going to be personally harmful to me. Okay? Because if you know where I shop, if you know where I go, if you know what I'm spending money on, if you know, maybe probably give the bank account number, if you get any of this personal information, any of that could be used to hurt me or slander me further. Okay? That's scary. You know what I'm saying? It scares me. It absolutely scares me. I've had identity theft happen to me. All right, where someone impersonated me multiple times, trying to spend my money, trying to rack up my accounts, trying to do things that are fucked up. At one point last year, I had no money because my account ended up getting frozen for fraud, and I didn't have money for about a month, and I was really struggling, and I was behind on everything. It fucked me over, you know. And this was a time when I was trying to recover from leaving Twitch, coming to YouTube, and be a full-time YouTuber, and then they did that to me. All right, so now let me get this straight. You want me to actually show you my financial information as if nothing could possibly go wrong with that. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Like, again, anyone with a brain in their fucking head would be like, what are you, insane? Who would do that? No one's that dumb. They're that dumb. They actually think that I would do that. Like, I'm going to show up with bank statements to show you what I spend money on, and reveal the businesses I do business with, and reveal the company who I have a bank account with. Like, they're out of their fucking minds. Who would do that? Who would be that dumb? Me. That's what they want. That's the evidence they want. Why do you think they want that evidence? Because then, even if my evidence disproves what they've been saying, they'll have more to work with. That's how they operate. All right? So I can outright tell any of you detractors out there who are dying for this interview, you think this is really going to help. Are you dumb? Did you not watch me? Just watch multiple documentaries from people, including one about Mr. Wings of Redemption, Jordy Jordan. I'm not going to react to it. I don't care about that fucking guy in any way, shape, or form. And how he frequently would give attention to his detractors. He would go on their Discords. He would go on their podcasts. He would basically do exactly the polar opposite of what you want to do in this situation. You don't want to talk to the people whose only intention is to be malicious to you, because they will always be malicious to you no matter what. They benefit from it, right? So what intention would they ever have of saying, oh, right, let's just allow him on the show and let's believe everything he says and let's be nice to him? That's never going to happen, you know? Oh my God, he's drinking gin. So why would I do that? I'd have to be a complete utter idiot. I just watched a cautionary tale about the mistakes of another content creator that they made. Why would I make the same mistakes? I'd have to be a dunce. I'm not a dunce. I'm pretty stupid, but I'm not a dunce. That's one thing I can say. I can be dumb at times. I can be very angry and emotional at times, but I'm not a stupid dunce. I'm not going to fall for that trick when I have evidence to say, don't do it. Okay? So, to all my detractors out there, nice try. There was a few notable ones that actually contacted me. I want to interview you. Sorry, not this time. All right? Not going to happen. That's not what I was looking for. By the way, again, that's not even, you guys, my detractors, don't have the reach they think they do. It was hilarious. One of them actually wrote me, I've never heard of this guy. And he goes, I know you know who I am. So you know that if you went on to interview with me, I was like, I have no fucking idea who this guy is. I've never heard of him before. These people are that up their own ass that they think that they're important to me or important to anyone on this planet when they're not. I have no idea who the fuck it was. I was like, what a hilarious moron. So I got, I'm not even kidding. I probably got 5 or 6 of my major detractors wrote me like that, asking to be the one to interview me. You're all idiots. Every one of you is a moron. Okay, congratulations on showing how stupid you are. Fucking bitch. What about Rich from Review Tech USA? Or I'll be honest. Now, I don't know what's going to happen because I did respond to him last night, and maybe I'm going to get another response from him today. But here's what happened. He emailed me and basically said, I want to interview you, and, if you feel it would be more fair, his offer is that he would completely turn off, like, stream chat. It would just be him and me having a conversation. Yes, it would be live streamed, but it would just be between us. That way, there's no interference from outside parties trying to fuck with it or whatever. It would just be a candid conversation. Okay? I respect that. I totally respect that. Here's the problem, all right, from that, okay? Rich is the kind of person, all right, who will be nice to you one day and then stab you in the back the next. Because I'm tired of getting fucked over by pussies. People who are passive aggressive, people who have no guts, who have no honor, who just want to fucking talk shit behind your back and fuck you over because it gets them ahead. But then be nice to you again and then stab you in the back the next. But then he expects that, like, you're going to forget about being stabbed and then be nice again. Like, what? What are you talking? No, that's not how normal people are supposed to be, especially people who are professional and respect each other. You don't act like that. You don't one day say, oh, I want to be nice. I'm going to come on your stream and I'm going to talk with you and interact. And I'm going to tell my viewers you make good content and to come support your content. And then the next day, you're going to open up your own stream and you're going to watch a bunch of detractor videos about me that literally, again, it's the same slander, the same shit everyone else already knows. And then, oh, wow, I didn't know all that about Phil. I'm going to cancel my membership to his channel because I'm enabling him with this membership. And, wow, I never knew. And then, of course, what does that urge everyone to do? Anyone who was supporting me will go ahead and do the same thing. And everyone just outright believes the negative shit that he just watched in the detractor video as if it's fact, right? And that's just terrible, terrible behavior. It just is. You can't be both ways. You just can't. Rich wants it both ways. He wants to pretend to be nice and get a nice interview and get all the exclusives and get all the happiness that comes out of having a positive interaction with someone. But he also, on a slow day when he has no work to do, right? He has no news. He wants to stab you in the back for personal gain. That's not how life works.
Like, no, 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 no. That's not how life works.
He thinks it does, but that's not how life works at all, okay? I told him as much, and I even said in my email response to him, I had a private conversation with you about how constantly referencing my embarrassing moment in 2016 hurts myself, my business, and my family. My wife personally gets hurt whenever she sees people on the internet mentioning that moment. And you do it literally every time you bring me up. You show the picture and you bring it up. I'm a very fallible, very, very fragile, very, vulnerable person. Everyone knows that. Like it's a joke. It's not a joke. It's not funny anymore. It was at one point. I thought it was hilariously embarrassing. What was I going to do? Now it's just like, it's 6 years old. Over 6 years old. It's old, ancient news from a lifetime before I even met my current wife when I was depressed and shit. It's different than who I am today. So why keep bringing it up? Oh, because it gets him the cheap laugh out of his audience. It gets him a quick rise. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's all about. So I personally asked him to stop doing it. He continues to do it anyway. Why the hell would I want to interview with Rich? Well, here's what would happen if I interview with Rich. Even if it was the most candid interview ever and I got all my answers out there, number one, Rich has already convinced his audience that all the detractor stuff is true. When he did that, all these streams watching the detractor shit, and then he says things like, oh, I'm enabling Phil, let me cancel my membership. You have convinced your audience that all the toxic shit about me is real, even though it's not. That's not fair. Why would you do that besides personal gain, which is exactly what it was? He got a big rise in attention when he did it. Everyone was like, whoa, wow, Rich really took it to Phil today. That's what he was looking for.
Engagement. Engagement is key here on YouTube, especially right now.
It's pretty messed up that he would behave like that. Now he comes back to me and wants to interview me. Huh? What did you think I was going to say? Oh, I'm so delightfully happy. And here's the other truth of the matter too. All right? Rich has personally benefited from my misery for years and years and years. Way before all this stuff going on. he used to make these kind of Chicken Little, the sky is falling videos about me. He used to actually go and make videos like, DSP Gaming is crashing and burning. The views are low and the engagement's bad and everything's terrible and Phil's going to go out of business. He would actually make whole videos about that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, dude, do you not understand how doing a video like that is insanely hurtful to someone, especially if it's someone that's small? It's not like I'm a giant channel with huge clout and tons of reach anymore. That was 10 years ago. I'm someone who, you know, I'm trying to make ends meet. I'm trying to get by. I'm trying to maintain a business. I'm trying to entertain an audience that likes me. You know, how am I supposed to do that when I got people like you making these shitty videos about me all the time? It hurts every fucking time he makes a video. And I got to keep ignoring it. Because the moment that I bring it up, it gives him more attention. Ooh, that hurts. Oh. It allows him to get a view boost and a popularity boost. And now guess what? He'll do it again and again and again. You see? So why on earth would I do the interview with Rich? What incentive is there? You've already convinced your audience that I'm a villain with the actions you took on your stream. You regularly treat me like a joke, right? Now all of a sudden you've decided you're going to do a fair interview with me. I don't know, you know, after all that heinous behavior. That's not how life works. It's not. Okay? Now, I did not get a direct offer from Keemstar. He apparently tweeted a bunch of shit. So here's what I have to say about that. It doesn't exist. Even if he was serious, it doesn't exist. I said, you want to make me a serious offer? You got to DM me on Twitter or you got to email me. And then we'll talk about it, you know. You see what I'm saying? But Keemstar thinks he's above everything. Keemstar thinks like you must go to him. I will publicly tweet things out and you must be reading my Twitter feed to know about them. Remember, when he said he had an offer for me, he only tweeted it on his own Twitter account and he demanded I contact him. He had an offer for me earlier this year, a business opportunity, but he demanded I go out of my way and contact him. How does that work exactly? But that's how he is. He's this kind of control freak where he wants to control everything around him. Now, we just watched a documentary about Keemstar, all right? What did we learn in that documentary? We learned that Keemstar is an exploitative and manipulative person, and that when you deal with him with something like this, he doesn't just simply do the one thing he claims he's going to do. He then extrapolates it times 1 million for personal gain. So why in the holy hell would I have any reason to ever go on the Keemstar's show? I said the Keemstar. Go on the Keemstar's show. Give me monies!